All right. Let's get warmed up. Did some deads yesterday, so I think we're just kind of doing some chest and arms today. Just a little weekend upper body pump. Oh, baby. Yeah. Probably do some incline press. Gotta wake up a little bit, man. Gotta switch gears into afternoon pump. I think we do it though. In Finland, there's like 2 max weeks of hell with temperatures, so piss people off. I like it when it's warm. I get annoyed when it's cold, but I live in California, so. I think if you live in Finland, it's like a different expectation, right? In Finland, it's like, it is supposed to be cool. Where in California, it's like, ain't it supposed to be warm all the time? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But yeah, I definitely get annoyed when it's cold here. I'd much rather have it be hot. Ugh. Ugh. I do not like being cold. $97, yeah. That's about what it is here. My computer's little weather thing says 98. That might be about right. Doesn't feel that bad, but I'm also just training upper body, so I'm not worried about it. Do some incline press, something like that. Oh, my lats are feeling it from yesterday's deadlift, so that's good. I like that. But yeah, let's do some incline press. That's like a fun weekend workout, I think. Ugh. Sling that around a little bit. 111, yeah, that's pretty warm, dude. That's like out in Arizona, out in the desert. Oh, in Oregon, really? In Oregon, huh? That's kind of crazy. I imagine things continue to get kind of weird with weather and whatnot. Unfortunately. Get things going, man. So weak. It's my first warm-up set, man. What do you want from me? What are we pumping today? Probably just some incline and arms. No cold winter? Well, cold I prefer. Is the music too quiet? You probably can't hear it over the fan. I'll turn it up for you a little bit. There you go. There you go, dude. Oh, you can hear it? Well, it's in the top right corner there. Yep. Oh, it's channel music? What does that mean? I have earbuds too, does that mean? Yeah, we're in SoCal, so it definitely doesn't get that cold, but colder than I prefer, so I still whine about it. I'll still whine about it. Oh. Like the snow, I do not. I mean, snow can be fun, but I don't like the weather that creates it. That's pretty warm. We get some Legion Pulse pre-workout. Getting that going for the afternoon pumps. No, I can't do the doom and gloom. Cannot do the gloom of Seattle. No thanks. I gotta have like 90+% sunny, happy days. That's what I need. That's why, one of the reasons why we're here. It's nice. I need it. It's kind of silly, but it's true. I do get affected by that kind of thing. Sun's good for games? Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. Good for my brains, too. Oh. Hey. Make sure things working right. Yeah, exclamation mark SUPS with 2 P's should link you the supplements video. But yeah, like Pulse pre-workout recharge, creatine, and whey protein is good. That's like a good starter. Their multivitamins and stuff are great. Yeah, temperatures, real high temperatures are scary in a place that doesn't have air conditioning. Wear people out. I mean, I get to come out here and work out where it's hot, and then I get to go back inside and it's like 74 degrees, right? But you're constantly having to fight the heat all day, it's tough. We'll get warmed up. Like play that new cat game? I don't know. Not sure. I feel like we have a couple games on the list. ahead of the kitty game, but we do have 5 cats, so we'll see. We'll see. Careful, wow, you could be playing really. Don't play Vampire Survivor? I played Vampire Survivor for anybody else, bro. That's fun. We're playing well, Diablo right now, but we're benching 135. You couldn't sleep right after that game. It's pretty crazy, huh? You just saw a little blue crystals. Pretty interesting, huh? Yeah. Pretty interesting. Yep. Freaking Legion Pulse, baby. Get you some of that Legion Pulse action. Yeah, I like barbell. I think dumbbells are good, but I like barbell better overall. My dumbbells only go up to 50, which is still good, but not the same as how much you can put on a barbell. Yeah, we had some fun streams of Vampire Survivor. Yep. Pretty cool. Yep, this nice little pump session today. Arms and chest and shoulders, whatever we feel like doing. And tomorrow maybe a little bit more back focus, perhaps. The weekend workouts are kind of like, not even sure if they'll happen sometimes, but you take what you can get. Yeah, Diablo's great. We just need to make sure we get some WoW going during the day, I think. And we can do Diablo at night. There's a lot to do in WoW right now, whether it's Gladiator in Shadowlands, checking out stuff in Alpha, or Wrath Beta. Be good too. Lots to be done in WoW too. Let me do Boogan hands-on training. What exactly does that entail? It's like a lot of like, just yelling and stuff, like extreme flexing and yelling. It's a mindset. He's awesome, but yeah. Same lift all week? No, I don't usually do that. If you don't like the twist of the wrist, then don't do it. Try to do lifts in between riffs. Oh man. Ugh. Get after it, dude. I know, it's pretty troll, Bardock, I feel ya. It's pretty troll. I had like the most unlucky BG session yesterday, but we'll keep doing it. We'll keep pumping. We ended up at 4K on the dot, which is actually down in rating for the day, but whatever. We got like turbo omega unlucky, so it'll go better tonight. Has to, right? Oh, has to. Ugh. Happens. Yeah, same lift all week. I don't usually do that. But in the boogs we trust. For sure. He's a legend. That's with like MMR and rating, Bardock, yeah. Garage open? Cool around you? I always open the garage. It's not cool though, no. Pretty warm. It's like 100 degrees outside. Yeah, I usually always have the door open. Because he played more? It may be. Your buddy might have like a... He's probably lower rated than you, so he gets more points. If I had to guess, right? It's not quite 112. Yeah, I got some fans. We don't have an industrial fan, but we got some fans rolling. That's all good. It's not a real intense workout or anything today. Should be alright. Should be alright. Just gotta get in here and pump a little bit. Enjoy a nice little incline bench and bicep curl workout. Better get to work then, come back kid. Better get to work. It hits different after the gym, if you know what I'm saying, man. Guess what I'm saying, spending more? No. He probably just lower rated than you, bro. So, somebody who's lower rated is gonna get pulled up by MR more than you will, but yeah. You gotta win. You gotta win. I'm listening to a different song than what's playing on stream, but I can still hear it on stream. More incline benching. But you guys probably hearing a good amount of the fan too, though. Is it too loud? I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. The music being loud is whatever. I always want to be a critic of my lifting, but I can tell you're doing great. Well, thanks. What makes you want to be a critic? There's always room for improvement, but I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm just using some reps for now. Just add a little bit. Keep warming up, right? Aw. Thanks, Matt. Big flex for the 6 months, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Glad to have you back, big man. We're gonna keep on pumping. I appreciate you, too. We're gonna keep on pumping. What do you think I should use a 60 boost on? I don't know. Warrior. When lifting, do you start a regimen with the intention just to get there one time? I'm not sure what that first part means, but you generally are trying to increase your stuff as you go, right? It's that Discord. Thanks for that Prime. Welcome back for 20 months now. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, you just gotta start where you're at and then try to improve, right? Would I see a huge difference in my physique compared to 10 years ago? I mean, probably. It feels about the same, but probably. I mean, if you look back 10 years ago, probably. Feels about the same though. Probably gained some healthy mass over the years. Yeah. Hope so. I'm probably gonna keep the shirt on for right now. Fucking beef today. We've been eating. We've been eating. And got a secret ingredient that I've been adding to my pre-workouts that I'll tell you guys about soon. Yeah. Secret ingredient. I'll tell you about it soon. It may contribute to the pump. It might. I would think so. Yeah. It's something that I've done before, but this is just better. There's actually a company that makes something that's even better. So I think we're gonna work with them here pretty soon if all goes well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What do you guys think about that one?
When you look inside yourself, do you see a light? A bright hand, a sunrise. Will your enemies run the gates? The sword going at your head. Will you stand triumphant?
You're pretty damn close, Jen. Shifts. You're pretty damn close. Yep. Yep, pretty damn close. I mean, your joints kind of popping is not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. Yeah. If it doesn't hurt, then it's okay. But I'd probably try to focus on making sure that you're getting the muscle to do the work rather than just moving the weight, right? 155, yeah. Yep. So stay tuned, yep. Stay tuned. Like I said, look, if all goes well, we got a new sponsor in the works. Responsible for some big pumps. Big pumps. Excited about that. Been giving it a try and I really like it. And it's something that I've done in the past, but they have an actual product that is like, you know, well balanced and stuff, which is good. But yeah, it's essentially, yeah, it's like an electrolyte mix, yeah. Yep. Really nice. So stay tuned for that. But of course, eating more food is responsible for a little bit more weight, but yeah, still. Yep. Yep. If it doesn't hurt, Juve is probably okay, but yeah. I play around with that movement a little bit and figure out what happens, right? Oh, that sucks. Come back. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can catch it fast and make sure they don't do that in the future and mess themselves up, right? If your body was like mine, you just focus on lats. I need to focus on shoulders. I mean, lats too, but still. Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. Well, like I said, hopefully they they learn from that and don't do stupid stuff in the future. Well, like that's kind of what sucks, right? Is they get kicked off the team, so then they lose like the one thing that might keep them out of trouble. So it's tough. It's like you can stay on the team, but you got to clean the gym every day. I'm gonna run you like a dog, and you don't get to wrestle competitively, but you get to stay on the team and clean up. You know what I mean? Everybody gets to kick your ass for being stupid. But I like in that situation, I wouldn't want them to have to like not be able to wrestle at all. Is that weird? They get their own mat duty every day, you know? They're water boys at the tournament and stuff. Yeah. Really? You don't think it's worth it? I mean, it depends if you know the kids. If the kids are just like, you know, just dumb, nothing you can do for them, then fair enough. But I would say kids who are making decisions like that sometimes just don't have good guidance. And they actually need like an environment to be part of to channel their energy and learn something, right? I don't know. But yeah, taking away like the one sort of outlet is rough. Yeah. You can't make people like, right, but like, I think they should still be able to like practice, right? But anyway. Oh well. They're not allowed to practice that stuff, yeah. Maybe you should make an appeal, but yeah, I don't know. In general. Yeah. There we go. I've trained before and been in good shape, but now I want to start again. But it's just not the same what I do. Start where you're at. That's just where it is. Start where you're at. Yep. What's the playlist? Exclamation mark music. That's just my boy Berserk. Pumping. I mean, if you're juicing in high school, man, you're destroying yourself for the rest of your life, potentially. You gotta be really careful. At the peak of your natural hormone production, you're telling your body to stop producing hormones. It's not good. Not good. It's 2:40 p.m. for me. I'm in California. Yeah. I mean, when you're a teenager, you got so much natural juice flowing, you don't need drugs anyway. You just gotta eat. That's how it is regardless. Yeah, right now I probably weigh maybe 205 to 210, and dieted down for competition, I probably weigh 180 to 185, so probably like a 20, 25 pound difference. Yeah, 950 ain't low though. Yeah, 950 ain't low at all. Well, creatine actually helps feed your muscle a nutrient that it needs to create, I don't know if it's called a nutrient, but it's It's involved in the ATP cycle in your muscle. Remember high school biology, learning about cellular respiration, ATP production? Creatine's involved in that. It does pull more water in your muscle too, because water is another essential ingredient of that process. But a hydrated muscle is a healthy muscle, and that's good. But taking steroids messes with your hormones. And it can tell your body to stop producing hormones and just throw everything out of whack, because your hormones all kind of work together. So things get weird. Music's too loud? It probably is, yeah. Louder than usual. Somebody said they couldn't hear it. Let me turn it down a little bit. Such a small difference. I mean, 20 pounds of fat makes a pretty big difference, right? How old are you, Jube? I've had my testosterone checked twice ever. Just part of blood work. You could go check it out if you want. I mean, if you don't really have any reason to be concerned, then you probably don't need to, but. Chances are, if you're 35, you're probably fine. It is what it is. You gotta get in there, man. Yep. Yeah, just gotta get back to work now. Yep. Train hard, eat well, get good rest, you'll be fine. Yep. Just gotta get back to work. Then chances are, even if your testosterone is where it is right now, start to exercise, eat well, and sleep better will probably help bump it up if it is on the lower side. Taking better care of yourself will show up in a variety of health markers, including hormones. So sick of chicken, eat something else then, man. You gotta eat chicken. Eat something else. Yeah, switch to chicken now. Ooh. Woo. Blah. Oh. Yeah, I like to drink a little bit of pre-workout during my training too, for the sustained caffeine and pumps. Yep. I like a little bit of BCAAs too. You saw that many boys at the gym are ashamed to exercise with small weights? I don't know, probably just ego. Does all that caffeine and water not make you pee? I mean, you're gonna pee anyway. My bathroom is literally like 5 steps inside, so not a huge problem. You gotta take a second to go pee mid-workout. Not a huge issue. Yeah, just a little bit of ego going there. They're trying to never lift light weights. Well, I think light weights are fantastic for like hypertrophy stuff or like isolation stuff, right? What do you take pre-workout now? Legion Pulse. Legion is our sponsor. Y'all need to quit messing around with all these other supplement companies and just buy Legion stuff, man. It's so good. Yep. Gotta quit playing around. Alright. I gotta quit playing around. Good, good, good. Probably put a little bit more weight on, I think. I mean, 8 feels pretty good there, though. That's feel kind of nice. I'm gonna do 10 more, though. Do 185 for some pumpers. Should be good. I kind of want to do barbell curls. Let's see. We'll see. Look at that bicep, the arm blaster. Maybe I should. Oh, you don't think you can get Legion Pulse? Yeah, maybe not. You know, Denmark. Not currently, yeah. Hopefully eventually though, huh? Oh. Oof. Blech. Maybe eventually. As they expand their stuff. Ugh. I think it's mostly a logistics thing come back here, but yeah, that's true. There's different laws in different countries, right? Yeah. Oh boy, oh. Let's get like 6 of these. Be good. Probably do more than 6, but that's good. We'll start. Whoa. It's a good start. Oh. Zip pumps. The weekend, upper body pumps. Love to see it. But yeah, different countries do it differently. Now I don't have like cardio specific days. On a lot of times during the week though, we'll like go for walks with Jenny after the workout, but no, I don't currently have like cardio specific days. Not a bad idea, but not really. But just lift. I don't mind doing cardio, but I'm just not using my time that way. Like a lot of times, maybe I would do cardio at night, but right now we're doing a second gaming stream, right? So, but I've done cardio at night before. It's fun, but yeah, just using time differently, making my training for the day be the gym, and let that be that, you know. Calling it good. Now I'm gonna go out here and do elliptical at night. Watch some anime. Like a cool guy. But instead of that, we're doing our gaming. So I can get some more Diablo Immortal BGs in. We train at a relatively good pace. I'd say, all things considered. Not sitting around too much, so we're staying active. I'm gonna change workout routine. Not super often. I still haven't seen that one come back yet. I need to. I've heard really good things. Really good things. Oh yeah, Turbold. Did you use that promo code Bajheera? Save yourself some money. Good pickups, dude. Yep. Pulse Recharge Protein. Fantastic, dude. Excellent. Also, do you have to change every 3 months? Nah. Not really. You can. But you don't have to. I think it's more important to progress your training than it is to vary it. IMO. Yo, PJ Butta. Big flex for you and General Bardog. You're gonna like it, Bims. You're gonna like it, man. It's good stuff. I don't feel the pulse just in my head. It's like a full body activation. They got the mixture right. In terms of like caffeine and pump. Yeah, it's the real deal. 100%. They rock. Thanks for trusting me on that one, man. You're gonna love it. I'll get some wraps in. Why so many cats? We like them. We had room in our home and in our hearts for kitty cats, and it's nice to give sweet little animals a home and help out the way how you can. You know what I mean? There's always somebody to say hi to. No puppies right now, no. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Some senpai. Kitties are a good fit for the gamer lifestyle. Cats are too fickle. Cats are like people. There's all kind of different personalities. All kind of different personalities. What do you mean by fickle, though? You just don't have to like, go take them for a walk and stuff. They'll just use their little kitty boxes, and if they feel like going for a run, they'll just run around the house. Love you 1 minute stretch to the next. That's not all cats. Some cats, but not all cats. They're just like people. They have different personalities and stuff. Ugh. There we go. Makes it interesting to interact with. Because yeah, sometimes like people, they don't feel like getting pet, you know what I mean? You gotta respect that. My man Quinn, thank you so much, dude. Big flex for the 57 months, man. That's crazy, dude. Oh baby. Oh baby. Let's go, dude. $15 a pound for steak? Wow. Wow. I think Rathbait is still invite, but there's a lot of people in there. You don't have to change your training, but you do need to progress your training and eat enough, for sure. But once again, if you want to vary your training, it's not like bad to do it. It's just like, I don't have to. All right, sounds good. Well, day off sometimes can do you some good. That's all good, Rossi. I mean, my wife can come out and swap me for a 1 rep max, but so much of my training is like sub-maximal. It's all good. I mean, I do have metal bars there in case I do fail. But yeah, I don't need to go to failure every set. I usually just leave a couple reps in the tank and then do more sets, and that's fine. That works just fine. CrossFit Dungeon's coming in. Diablo, we'll see. When do I start doing CrossFit? Oh, I don't know. Currently enjoying the bodybuilding lifting style I've been doing for a while now, but I'll keep you posted on that one. If the focus ever changes, I'll let you know. It's a joke, I know. That's why I answered it that way. Oh man. I lift to keep my head on straight, but I mean, yeah, I will compete again, for sure. But the main reason I lift is just because I like it. Like I said, gotta keep your head on straight. Helps me be a good person and be effective at what I want to do. So you keep doing it. Yeah, I mean, competing in bodybuilding is something we will do more of in the future. But during the pandemic, we're kind of just buckling down and making gains, you know? Uh, 8 to 15 rep range. It's a fun rep range for sure. I don't have a shoulder issue, but my left shoulder is just weird. It doesn't have like an injury or anything, it's just weird. This doesn't work the same. It is what it is though. So do coaching, I answer questions live all day, every day on stream. We don't have to pay for that. You can if you want to. I mean, if you're prepared to pay $300 a month for coaching, then yeah, go right ahead. But the information is for free. Don't let me stop you though from sending that over. Don't let me stop you from paying me $300 a month. It'd be great. But like I said, I just, talk about it anyway. Yeah. Oh. Not a weirdo for not doing it perfectly? No. Or we're just both weirdos. Just something to work on over time, I guess, right? Can't guarantee you're not a weirdo, though. And you said you weren't feeling quite right, Quaylen. Is that mental, physical? What's going on? Whew. Not that big, Kyra. Working on it though. Haven't been going to gyms recently now with the pandemic and all. Oh no, that sucks. Well, I have to rest a little bit. It happens. It happens, man. Sometimes your body just says, hey, gotta take a break. It does happen. 235 push-ups on stream. How'd that happen? I've done a few push-ups on stream before. Creatine's great. Less experience with creatine, but probably the same thing. I usually work up Revolution. And even my arm size, just not that big. Not that big. Yeah, it's fun to train with friends, but gotta stay safe, right? I got a family and a little baby boy. I got a wife and a little baby boy, right? So, yeah. Had to, we gotta keep them safe, right? So, yep. All right. Good stuff, Quentin. Sounds like it was a good day for you. Sounds like it was a good day. Good stuff. Oh my gosh, is that the Crazy Joe? Big Flex was 18 months, man. What the heck? Good to see you, bro. Crazy Joe. Back at it again. What's up, man? Is that him? What up, what up? Whew. The most push-ups I ever did on stream was 2,000. That was big. That was a big day too. Yeah. That was a lot, yeah. 2015, I believe. 2014 maybe it was. A lot of push-ups. Yeah. Or the next day, not in my chest. I felt tightness in my upper back from bracing my traps so much against the push-ups. That's where I was like sore, but it really wasn't as bad as I thought. It's like I had a good workout or something. Pretty funny. Then recently we did like 500 like back to back for that Gymshark competition thing to get you guys some free stuff from Gymshark. That was fun. That was fun too. We probably did better push-ups than me, better quality push-ups. I mean, neck problems? Thankfully not. My neck's not big and swollen up other than that. Yeah. I could have a bigger neck, but you know, it is what it is. Whew. Yeah, no, I need that Tyson neck, yeah. I need that Tyson neck. I don't know, if he's benching 300, I bet he can do a push-up or two, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll probably stream Diablo tonight, Fuse. How's that sound? I think this coming week we need to start streaming some WoW during the daytime again. Yeah. Just because we gotta make sure we get our WoW content going too. This past week was a big week for Diablo Immortal though, so it's fun to. We just like ended up playing Diablo all day, but we need to get on the Wrath beta. Maybe even get some Shadowlands Glad games in. Yeah, you might want to make a montage of those. Quite, I chucked those in there for you. Make a little montage. Can you see if any of those clips are any good? Some Wrath War gameplay. Yeah, it's on the way. I'm gonna have to figure out how to play though. Ugh. We'll figure it out. This Wrath was pretty sick, huh? Yeah, I'll get you some more WoW stuff this week, Quentin. We'll get it going. We'll get it going. Did you find some pretty good clips for the Hot Magoo Fury video? I haven't been able to look at it yet. Woo! Oh. Yeah. For isolation, I would go probably more focus on reps and leave the heavier stuff for the compound movements. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Lean it for a little bit? Yeah, just a little bit. That was more for like just a little bit of the front and mid. Yep. Cool. Yeah, because there's some clips, I'm sure. But as long as you're going through and making sure there's good ones in that, then you're doing it. It's all good. 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 That's what we want. All right. Cool. There you go, Quentin. Getting it done. Whew. All right, let's keep hitting it. Good. I'll put a little more weight on there, I think. Outside of rows, the good lat exercises. I like deads. I like rack pulls. Those little straight up push down guys are good. Different types of pull ups or pull downs are good. All that kind of stuff is great. Uh-huh. Lots of good options. We did deadlifts yesterday, so I bet I could probably do about 3 pull-ups. Feeling my lats for sure. You ever paint your hands for gripping before? Not like in my hand, but my skin definitely can get raw. Yeah. Definitely that. But thankfully not actually like structural stuff, just external. What are iliac? Wrist panel benching? Yeah, make sure your wrists are straight and supported. You can get wrist wraps, but you need to make sure you're gripping the shit out of the bar. Maybe don't go quite as heavy either. But yeah, wrist wraps are nice, but yeah, it's gotta grip hard. Nice. Whew. So you do like chest supported rows, so you can feel your lats way down there. Is that what you're talking about? Because I know what you're talking about. If that's the case, yeah. There we go. Feel ya. Yeah. Do you have access to a chest supported machine? Because you're gonna squeeze like from way low with that. Or you could do the straight arm lat pull downs and just pull low. Current weight, probably like 207, if I had to guess. 207. About 5'11" height. Something like that. Yeah. Nice. Whew. All right, bro, get after it. See you next time. Whew. Don't forget to drop that sub either, though. If you're feeling it. this today. It feels a little bit better with a narrow grip right now for some reason. Like maybe 200? Yeah, probably like 207, like I said. The stat's probably not accurate, yeah. Probably like 207, that 5'11" height. Oh man. 6'5", yeah. There's some article. That's not even an article, just some website says I'm 6'5" randomly. It's funny. 45s. Yeah. Oof. It's pretty funny. Six-foot shoes on, maybe. Maybe. Be pretty lean at 6'5", 200, wouldn't you? Pretty trim. Plateau shoes now. That's right, yeah. I'm sure I'm smoking Asmund in terms of net worth. See, it's because I shill for Blizzard and I get paid secretly. And he doesn't, right? Making a big mistake, man. That's why my net worth is higher than Asmund's, according to that one website. It's all the secret under the table shilling that I do. You know what I mean? Hey Shisha, how's it going? I like that little doggy emote. That's cute. Yep, Asmund's missing out, dude. He's missing out. Yeah, that's the illusion of bodybuilding right there. That's the illusion. Some people think I look bigger when I'm leaner. But it's time to make some gains. It's time to make gains. So we might get a little bit of the power belly going again. But it's time to grow. It's time to make some gains, ideally. Yeah, that's how it works, yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. Because when you're lean, you always look small with clothes on. Then when you're with your shirt off, you look shredded. But then when you're bulking, you look pretty big with clothes on, but without your shirt on, you just look fat. That's the struggle. That's the struggle. Yeah. Definitely. The thumbnail? Yeah, I saw that. That's what it shows on the channel. It's pretty funny. Looks good. All right. Yeah. Trying to get a little stronger, make some gains. Baby gap shopping, yup. It's good strat. Good strat. All right. No, that's why you really, for real, gotta get some athletic fitting clothing so that it shows the gains instead of just making look fat. That's the trick. Thank you, Shisha. Appreciate the encouragement, as always, and the power. Getting things started for the day. I kind of want to do some shouldies instead of more incline bench. I like the bench for sure, but I feel like I've been slacking on the shoulders. Been slacking. We could even maybe do some overhead press. Maybe. Or I could do some seated shoulders. Those are sometimes kind of fun. I'll think about it. Oh, we can even do weight training tomorrow. Just keep doing what we're doing today. Awesome, Lance. I'm glad to hear that. No pain, no gain. Well, you can get a little, you don't have the right kind of pain, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what those are, Drew. So maybe I have, but yeah, I'm not sure. New lifter, yeah. Pulse, recharge, and one of their proteins. Boom. Good to go. Pre-workout, creatine, protein. Boom. You're ready to rock with that combo. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some of them shoulders, some of the rear delt guys. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Haven't done those all week. What's what we need to do? Oh. Yeah, probably around like 2015, I was probably like 180. But in 2015, I probably was maybe almost 185. Yep, you have more on later, that's the plan. That's the plan. I think we'll try to keep the immortal grind going at night, and then we'll do probably WoW during the daytime, ideally. That would be good, I think. I'm not sure what that is, AVN. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've done them all the way up. Physique, yeah. Yep, competing physique. So probably my best physique ever was 2018. I like the physique we brought there. That was pretty good. Definitely room for improvement like up top, but we'll get there. Like arms and shoulders and everything. A little bit of traps. But yeah, that's pretty good. Can probably even get a little bit leaner too. But definitely not bad. Don't need to be that lean for no reason, yeah. Yeah. I'm not usually that lean, you know what I mean? Yeah, really. Oh, that's definitely fake tan, yeah. Creatine's good, yeah. Creatine's great. But no, that was an outdoor show, so we actually put applied coats of at-home tanner. Not like a normal at-home tanner, but like a competition tanner. We applied a bunch of coats of it prior to it. When you compete inside, not usually gonna sweat as much, so your tan won't run. So I usually just get a spray tan, at the event for those. But for that tan, we had to get it. We did it like coats of it beforehand. That's real. Then when I was doing over there, it's one of my favorites. And can you build muscle while cutting? Yeah, you can. It's just like if you're really in shape, it's gonna be really hard to do that. But if you're new to lifting and you have a lot of weight to lose, then yeah, you can. You just gotta train hard in a deficit. It's tough though. It's tough. But yeah, if you're untrained, then that's kind of how it works. By the way, can you guys hear my back pop? Probably not, right? Not with all the fan and stuff. If I turn off all the music and stuff, you guys probably hear my back pop when I do that. Pretty funny. I've been working out for 20 years, but I would say it's coming up on. Yeah, did you hear the pop? Coming up on 10 years of probably bodybuilding style training. But yeah, I mean, I'm 32 and I've been going to the gym since I was 12, but I wasn't bodybuilding back then. I was just a little gym rat. Just liked working out. So I'd make my dad take me to the gym. Hey Ron, what's up, dude? Just getting some Saturday afternoon pumps in, man. Did some benching. Now we're doing a little bit of shouldies. We're old. Still getting better though. Of course, Anthony, of course. Of course. Still a gym rat though. So much of a gym rat, I built a gym in my own house. Wait until we get white night, oh my gosh. Yeah, oh my gosh, imagine that. Imagine how jacked we'll be then. Yeah. No, I was not going really heavy at that age, no. No. When I was 12, I was mostly doing I'd go play basketball for a little while and then I would go and do machines. Like the chest press machine, the pull down machine, the ab machine. And kind of just rotate between those for the most part. But it was mostly machines. But I still loved it. Yeah, you want to be in a surplus. Yeah, you want to be in a surplus for building muscle optimally, and then a little deficit to lose fat. Yep. Exclamation mark nutrition will help you sort of plan that out. Here we go. Oh man. Yep, basketball machines as a youngster. Yep. Machines are great to learn how to just, have resistance on your muscle and just get stronger with safely, It's good stuff. Yep. That was really fun. helped me get, you know, strong when I was young too. It was great for sports and stuff, and just for confidence and health. It's good. Like I said, I just really enjoyed it too. Just fun to go to the gym, hang out with my friends, and, you know, be able to hang out with my dad. Yep. I'm mostly doing weights these days. But in high school, I was a distance runner, so like cardio was like my main sport. Yeah, I am a fan of the Smith machine. I don't have a Smith machine here, and I probably don't use it as much these days, but I think the Smith machine was huge for building like a big, strong like bench when I was young, like in my 20s and teenagers into 20s. I was like on the Smith machine bench like every day. And now obviously you have to like learn how to bench with a bar that's different than a Smith machine, but like all the muscle that you build, I mean, it carries over, right? No, I mean, I'll do cardio when I'm dieting down. I'm just not doing it right now. Yeah. That's fine, Crazy Rogue, sure. If you like that combo. By the way, whoever was asking about rear delts, this is probably one of my favorite ones. Like a chest supported kind of high row for rear delts. I don't mind doing cardio, like I'm just not making time for it right now. I would do it after the workout. And how long? Depends on you and your goals, right? Like right now, maybe I'll go for like a 35-minute walk with my wife after my workouts during the weekday. But once again, that would definitely vary depending on what your goals are for cardio. Like that's not building a lot of fitness, right? Just kind of like going outside, going for a walk. But it is still nice. That's not really intense cardio. Just getting some exercise, getting some sun. But I would say if you're gonna be doing cardio, and cardio is not your, and weightlifting is your main focus, right? Then do the cardio after. Here we go. Look at buff, thanks bro. I'm eating. That's the idea right now, is try to make some gains, get the food in. It's time. But this workout right now is just a Saturday night or Saturday afternoon pump. What's up, my man Zyback? What's up, dude? Whew. Yeah. Finishing up with some stretching. So I would do like when I was going to the gym, and I would be at the gym for a long time, I would do my workout, and then I would do either cardio after or abs. But I mean, I would do both. There's just, you know, sometimes I would do cardio first and then abs. But yeah, stretching and abs and cardio at the end for sure. Yeah. How much of a surplus? Maybe up to 500. Maybe. Left shoulder hurt? It's not hurt. It just doesn't work right. It's always been like that. Like I swear, like my bicep looks like it's torn. Like this one peaks real high. This one like it like gets like a little dent in it. I don't know if I can show it to you. I don't know. It doesn't peak the same. I don't know. It's just my left arm and shoulder, elbow, everything is just weird. Not injured, but just doesn't work the same. Good to see you, Zyback. Football's going well for you, man. Are you gonna come back for Wrath? Best time for carbs after a workout? It's whatever. I'd probably eat as soon as I could afterwards. Later, Shisha. Good to see you. I mean, I would probably try to get food in you as soon as you can. Okay, maybe you think about Dragonflight. Gotcha. I've been actually like genuinely hooked on Diablo Immortal. People wrote that game off, but it's so fun. I do wish it wasn't quite as heavy on the pay to progress thing, but whatever. But yeah, I'll be playing Wrath, and then definitely good old Dragonflight, as always. I do really like the modern WoW pacing and stuff, but I'll do the classic stuff. Hope all's well with you, man. I know you've been getting them games in too. I'm really proud of you, bro. From when we all started to now, man. You've made a lot of progress, bro. It's awesome. And I also, just because you're here, I will never forget when I first started making videos. You were like, "Yo, this Bajheera guy, let me tell you, dude, he's the next big thing." I still remember you telling me that, man. I appreciate you being on my team right from the beginning, dude. Means a lot. Still doing it. Still working, man. Still trying. Still trying, man. But I appreciate that. I remember that kind of stuff. That's a big deal. If you got them long arms, bro, don't you? I gotta get up to your level on deadlifts. Nutrient timing isn't nearly as important as just getting the right amount of calories in. Zilla, let me link your video, man. There you go. That's a big boy. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Milo, maybe. But Lost Ark does the free-to-play model really well. I don't think so, Zyvac. I don't know. I'm not that strong, man. Working on it, though. I'm probably eating around 4,000 calories a day right now. Deadlift was 135, they did 5 reps. Let's work out nice. Keep it up. Stay safe, stay healthy. Deadlift is a great movement. You just don't need to go too heavy when you're learning it. Don't need to go too crazy. But if your squat, if your deadlift is really good and you're really tall, a lot of times some people will say they then struggle with bench because of that. Yeah. My bench was probably my strongest. Well, I hurt my pec, so I've had to rebuild it, but we're getting there. Yeah, so much of your work is done at sub-maximal. You don't need to go crazy. Take creatine? Of course, yeah. Everybody should be taking creatine. Everybody. Your mama should be taking creatine. Your grandmama should be taking creatine. Creatine's good stuff. Yeah. Deadlift is such a good movement, but yeah, like a heavy ass deadlift is fun to do, but you get a lot of value out of just doing deadlifts for reps when you're learning. You know? Oh. What are you primarily gaming on these days, Zyvac? I've seen some of your Crowfall PvP. What if you get a fat face from creatine and then it ain't the creatine? Yeah. That ain't the creatine. Yeah, that's not the case, Demio, no. Yeah, there's no impact on your hair from creatine, no. Chances are, if your hair's gonna thin out, it's gonna happen anyway. Creatine has nothing to do with it. Just how it is. What's up, Red Knuckles? What's up, man? I got you, Zyvac, I got you. Thanks like 88 months, dude. He was some delt flexes for them 88 months. No, if your face is getting fat, it's because you're eating too much, probably. It actually helps with the ATP process too, Flex, from my understanding, but yeah. Yep. Once again, I know I'm not really a very convincing person to be telling you that creatine doesn't cause your hair to thin out, but still, that's just part of my genetics, just is what it is. Your mom opens jars for you now, yeah. Yep, she's jacked. Whew. Yep, good old deficit, yep. That's right. All right. Yeah. Unless you have like, I don't know, I feel like adding salt to your diet is more of a thing that needs to happen than reduction, but yeah, it depends. Different people. I add quite a bit of salt to my diet. Yeah. Oh. Once again, if you don't want your face to look chubby, then diet. Reduce your calories. It's not creatine and it's not salt. It's body fat. Oh. Oh, man, oh man. Man, oh man. But, so CrossFit, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen anyway, right? So who cares? You just feel like we're gonna wait with an injured knee? Well, yeah, just don't do things that hurt your knee. Yep. Yeah, usually I feel like it has to do with your mom's dad. Yo, what's up, goddess? Tuning into the gain stream, all right now. Good to see you. I'm getting pumped up for some BGs tonight. Got extraordinarily unlucky yesterday, so it's got to go better today. It's got to. Yeah. It's got to. Good to see you. We're just doing our thing, just pumping as usual. Pumping as usual. Oh, thanks for dropping by and saying hi. We're usually on earlier, but on the weekends we come to do like an afternoon workout while Jenny and Archer take a nap. Oh. Oh. Woo. Man, oh man. Yep. Gotta get my T2 wings IRL too. Yeah. Yep. Just can't press charge on time. Too tired yet? Stop it, crazed drug. Here's what it is. Let's make us some gains. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Get in the gym and pump it up a little bit. Worry about the things you can control. Oh, here we go. Oh, I look good, buff, buzzed, and bearded though. I like it. It's a fine look. I would have cut my hair shorter when I was younger too, but oh, you need to. Here we go. Oh man. Yeah, go look at that. Go look at that Corsair ad of me like biting the mouse cord and tell me they didn't base the new Kratos off of me, dude. Tell me they didn't. Yeah. Tell me they didn't. Yeah. That's how it is. So wait on my royalties check, of course. Yo! Let's go, Night Sparhawk. Big flex for the Prime, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be back for 32 months, man. That's crazy. That's a long time, brother, man. That's a long time subbing. Oh. Ever weighted sit-ups? No, not so much. I'm a big fan of direct ab work. I haven't been doing a lot of it, but I did a lot of it over time, and I did do like weighted ab machines growing up, and I think that was responsible in a big way for some serious ab development, for sure. Yep. Watching the stream is demotivating you? You have no idea what you're capable of. 32, Zyvac. You have no idea what you're capable of. You just gotta get to work. Ugh. It ain't a competition either. We're old, nah, man. I'm just getting stronger as we go, man. I joke about being old, but I've never felt better. Whew. I've been stronger and I've been leaner, but overall, I mean, like, this is my current best. Yeah. But yeah, you give up some of like the unending energy and super fast recovery, but like you have all the experience that like evens it out. Get together, yeah. No, it sucks. I'm glad we had the home gym during all that, for sure. If I didn't have the home gym, I would have been just a runner again or something. Yeah, remember that you always feel better. Yeah. Remember that you always feel better after, and then let that carry you through. How do you know which workouts you're doing? I mean, I have like a general plan, but the weekend workouts, I've been letting those be kind of freeform, just get in the gym and do some extra stuff like shoulders, incline, do some pumps. Ugh. But if it's been a couple days and my legs feel recovered, we're squatting. You know, if I did squats most recently and my legs are pretty much recovered, we're deadlifting. If my upper body's pretty recovered, we're benching. Oh. You gotta get after it. Oh. Or a thick night. That'd be good too. Thick night. For the big games, baby. Woo! The big games. Went on vacation for a week and a half. Now I'm 1 to 2 reps weaker than last time. That will only last like 1 workout, maybe. You'll be fine. Hope you rested up on vacation, dude. Yeah, that's gonna last like 1 workout. You're fine. You're fine. Sometimes take a second to get back into the mix. It's all good. You got this. You got this. No stress. No stress. You'll probably get warmed up and realize that you're actually stronger. Ah. Let's give it a second. Most recently, I would say, I think here, once I had food in me, I probably weighed about 185. Yeah, you can do them like that, yeah, for sure. Those don't feel as good. When I was 25%, do I expect to be how my body is now? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Just because I mean, working out was already very much a part of my life at that point. Yeah, 185 right there. Maybe lighter, but I think once I get food in me, you kind of fill out a little bit more. I mean, like for that diet, I was like, there were some days where I woke up and I was like 178, 179. But then when you get some food and water in your system, you fill out a little bit more. But yeah, I guess pretty trim. Pretty trim. That's the illusion of bodybuilding right there. That's how it works. Oh. Whew. I don't really like this exercise that much, but I can do a couple. Kind of like super high reps to do anything. But I probably could have, benefit from doing more of. Oh, 5'11", yeah. I forgot, man, that time a lot of people saying stupid shit at that time. That's a bad combo. Yep. That'll be fun, Jord. Yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable to get super lean, for sure. Yeah. Natural time is how that works. Time is how you get leaner. You need to be patient. Yeah. Yep. Time is the equation. Small deficit over a long period of time. You don't need to do a big deficit. Yep. But yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable. I just stay motivated to keep doing. I enjoy it. Protocol. I like it. I think a 24-hour fast. Why? What's the point of that? Let me answer the question for you. It's pointless. If you're like, doing something like religious fasting, then that's your prerogative. But there's no reason to do that. Trying to get real lean. Oof. What for? What you're trying to get real lean for. Some love handles up, it's weird. Genetics, I mean, that's just, it's very common for human beings to hold weight in their midsection, right? It's part of the deal. Haven't done a lot of grip strength, no. Definitely pretty common to hold fat in your midsection. Feel me? But yep, just the grind. Oh man. Some people just, yeah, getting bone dry lean for no reason is, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah. I mean, if you're 5'10", 212, and already like feathered out, that's insane. That's crazy. That's a big boy. Hello, little tin. You guys step up good?
Here's a robot.
My left shoulder doesn't bother me. It just doesn't work right. That's all there is to it.
Got a robot. Robot's awake. Good morning. Good afternoon.
How long would it take you to lose your physique if you ate like the average American? If I kept working out, I probably would lose weight if I ate like the average American. People don't usually eat as much as me, probably.
It's true. Can attest to the amount of foodage.
Probably get leaner. What's doing, little tins?
He's being a robot.
Did you guys step up good? Not real long. Look at
Almost 2 hours.
little sweaty head boy. How do you get over 180? You gotta eat.
Hello.
You gotta get in a caloric surplus.
Good afternoon. I don't even know what time it is anymore.
4. Little tin.
He is a robot.
He's a robot.
You see that robot? Whoa!
Robot. Don't scoot the weights too much on the money.
My hair startled your bird. It's a mess. It's my life.
Jenny is also like literally Snow White, so the bird probably like recognized her queen.
He wants to nest in my hair.
Yeah, can you keep an eye on him?
Archer, what's the new boo?
What are you pushing that around for, guy?
What's he doing? Yeah? You think mommy could lift this? Oh, I had to remove my toes.
Don't scoot it too much. You just need a little bit more room.
Guess so. Walking space for the robot.
What you doing, robot?
Robot? What are you doing, little guy? Just doing some robot moves. No biggie.
It's a nice move, robot. Okay.
Wow. Hey Archer, we gotta go check out at the front door.
Oh?
We might have some packages. We gotta go look.
Oh my
We
goodness.
gotta go see if we had a delivery. We gotta go see if we have delivery, guys. We'll be back.
Alright. Hope you guys are up. That means we gotta wrap
Have
it up.
fun. Happy Saturday.
Gotta wrap it up here pretty soon then.
We gotta go in the house and go open the front door.
Because it is
Open the front door?
it is Daddy Day. It is Daddy Day.
No, we gotta go out the front door so we can unlock
Yep.
it. Let's go unlock the front door. Human. Yeah, that
No,
was-
Flex, if you weigh more than me at way less body fat, that's insane.
Back off the unit.
Crazy. Crazy. Alright. You need food craze. You're making gains though. It's good. It's good. Intermittent fasting, it's fairly irrelevant. It's not really worth bothering unless you like it. If you prefer to do it that way, then go for it. But it doesn't do anything on its own. So if you don't like it, you're not missing out by not fasting. I mean, eventually a higher surplus is just going to gain you more fat. But I mean, like, if you want to get as strong, like, if you want to get as strong as possible, a higher surplus could be okay. Doing all right, dude. Doing all right, man. 4-day full body, you can if you want. How can you even afford to eat that much? What do you mean? I mean, like, rice doesn't really cost that much, but I mean, thankfully I'm in a position with my job where I'm able to afford the food that I want, thankfully. Yeah. Got the dream job. Am I bigger than Knut? No, I don't think so. I think he's probably a lot bigger than me. Yeah. Probably so. All right. Let's see. 10 years making? Yeah, that's crazy though, man. You gotta put a swole fee in the Discord, man. You should go and meet him. And yeah, let me just go to Texas real quick. No, I'm good, man. Maybe someday we'll hang out. Maybe at like a convention or something. Yeah. Your protein drinks alone are over $6 now. Okay. Like, where are you in the world? And you don't need protein drinks. You need rice. you need food. You shouldn't be spending $6 per serving of protein, I don't think. Yeah, where are you getting those from? If you're in the United States, just get them from Legion, man. Quit messing around. Yeah. Because that is definitely too much. You don't need all that. Well, quit buying marked up designer protein drinks from your gym and get a big old bucket of Legion protein. Yeah. Yeah, Knut, he's a big boy, you know. I mean, he competes in, like, you know, I don't know if at like pro level, but he competes in like real deal bodybuilding shows and stuff too, right? Yep. Okay, hard to find anything? Right, so you're not listening to me. Go to Legion, buy a big tub of protein. You're good to go. Yep. Competes in big boy bodybuilding. And all that goes along with it. So, he's a pumper. He's a pumper. I mean, I probably won't use medicine if I don't need it, right, Zyvac? Probably, I got a little baby boy and stuff. There's no reason for me to cut years off my life, spend less time with him because I want bigger delts, you know what I mean? But yeah, if my hormones don't work, then it's like, all right, well, you need some help staying healthy, then sure, but outside of that, nah. As long as I'm, you know, in a good spot naturally, that's what we'll do. Plus, I want to continue to compete naturally anyway, so don't gotta mess around with that kind of stuff. Should be good. But anyway, let's wrap it up, team. Like I said, gotta get back to daddy time. We get to get out in the gym for a short little workout while Archer is napping, but he's up, he's ready to go, so that means that I gotta get back on daddy duty. But we will see you guys in probably around 4 hours, so not too long. Around 4 hours or so for the nighttime gaming session. Back on Diablo Immortal, we'll go tear it up in the vault, do, you know, some kind of dungeons or some kind of dailies, and then we'll do our BG session. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the support too. Make sure you follow the stream. See you guys in a bit. Peace.